Family, your girl is back with another video. I'm looking very homely, but y'all already know how I do. I really don't care. So this is actually gonna be like a girl chit chat video and me showing you guys my stuffed bell pepper recipe. Now you can stuff your bell pepper with whatever you like. Usually I like to do like shrimp and rice or something like that, or I like to do some type of meat, starch, and veggie. I do like a whole 3-course meal type thing inside of my bell pepper. Even though the bell pepper is a veggie, I like to add extra veggies. So what I'm going to tell you, I'm going straight into the video. Hello. Okay, so the first step you want to do is buy, of course, bell peppers. And what I like to do is either microwave them for a few minutes, or I like to boil them for maybe like 5 minutes or something like that, because you want the bell peppers to kind of get a little I don't know what that's called, al dente or something, kind of like that texture, because when you cook them, you don't want it to be hard, because you need to bake them. But if you immediately put them in the oven, I think it takes them longer to cook. Then I like kind of like a soft, hard type texture of my bell pepper, and I like the flavors to really get in there. So to me, that kind of helps with that. So as you can see, I'm showing you guys, I already prepped my bell peppers. I have 6 bell peppers. Okay, and what I did was already section out my aluminum foil. So what you do is you cut off the tops of the bell pepper, gut them out, rinse them out, and then once you have got the quantity that you would like, put them all in a pot, boil them for 5 minutes. After you take them out, I turn mine literally upside down on a paper towel like so, and let the water drain out. And then what I do is take out, while they're draining out, all of them upside down like this. After you take them out of the water on a paper towel, I like to get my aluminum foil, good old 99-cent aluminum foil, and I section out pieces of aluminum foil for the amount of bell peppers that I have. Then after that, I put the bell pepper on the aluminum foil and I spray it with a little bit of olive oil, whatever oil. If you don't have the spray, you can go ahead and use the bottle, but this is what I used. Good old spray. Once I spray them, I leave them to sit until I finish my mixture. So I'm going to show you guys my mixture. First, what I did was I made my Haitian rice. Haitian rice is basically jasmine rice, or you can use any particular rice, but preferably it's like jasmine rice. Jasmine rice, you rinse the rice with cold water. And then once you rinse the rice with cold water, then you get you a pot of water, let that boil. This particular case, I had 2 cups of jasmine rice, rinsed it with cold water, and I have 4 cups of water boil on the stove top. Once I see that it begins to boil, I put the jasmine rice in there. I add maybe a tablespoon of oil and maybe 2 to 4 tablespoons of salt. That's to kind of give it a little bit more flavor. Once that's done, I set it to the side. Then right here, as you can see, I have my steak cooking, and I have some steak over here that I've already taken out. So what I do is I clean my steak with either lemon juice or vinegar, chop it up into the slices that I would like. All you can see, I'm just taking them out of the oil, and I'm setting them over here. Chop up your I hope y'all can see this. Let me cut the light on. Ooh, y'all, that thing vicious, and it's popping on me. So basically what I'm doing, chop up your favorite meat, or like I said, you can use shrimp, and you cook whichever meat you want. Girl, that thing popping. A lot of people don't like to cook because of this right here, because of the popping of the meat. But let me tell you something. No little bitty old oil gonna stop me from eating and feeding my family, okay? You just gotta learn how to maneuver that thing, okay? So all I'm doing is putting another batch of meat in my oil. I marinated my meat with, it's a seasoning called steak seasoning. And what I did was also chop up some fresh garlic, and this is what you see. This is garlic and scallion, green onion, whatever. And I put some fresh veggies. I like to season my meat with fresh veggies because I feel that it gives it a little bit more flavor. Okay, sometimes I like to use onion a lot, but since I've been married with my husband in the Haitian culture, they use a lot of fresh veggies in their food. They really don't like to use too much seasoning. They like fresh vegetables. So I've kind of gotten into that, and I've opened up my mind to different things like thyme, scotch bonnet, different things, y'all. So long story short, we got that marinade. This is my last batch. After I cook my last batch of meat, what you're going to do is saute some veggies, some extra veggies, okay? So you can do tomato and onion. You can do, like I said, thyme if you like thyme. You can cook some thyme, garlic, and onions together. You just want some type of veggies cooked together. You can even do some extra broccoli or something like that. I'm going to show you of a mixture that I made the other day that I'm actually going to utilize today. And this is black beans, broccoli, string beans, carrots, and onions. And it looks very, very delicious. Okay, so if you have leftovers, let me tell you something. If you balling on a budget and you have a family you need to feed, and let's say you have some things in your fridge from 2 days ago or a day ago that you can use and add into a meal, do that. Do that. Anything to get those stomachs full, anything that will work well with something else and taste wonderful, do it, y'all. So basically, I'm going to let this meat finish cooking, and then I'm going to show you my next step of combining all of my ingredients together. Okay, family, so this is the really final step of your food, okay? So the first thing you want to do is get you a nice little pot, okay? Take the pot, and you're going to add all your ingredients, the rice, the veggies, and the meat. So first, I have my pot. I'm going to add my veggies into the pot, okay? You got your veggies. Now I'm going to add my meat. So you got your meat, you got your veggies, okay? I hope y'all can see this. Meat and veggies. And now I'm going to add a little rice into it, okay? Here goes my rice. And I'm adding spoonfuls of rice. Now, what you don't want to do is put too much of one thing and not enough of the other. But I don't really do too much as far as measurements. Cook it the way you like. It's your stomach. Cook it the way you like. So what I'm going to do now is basically stir this all together, okay? And since I'm holding this phone with one hand and cooking with the other, I'm going to stir it and show you guys what it looks like when I come back. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like after I have stirred it together. To y'all, it may look a little crazy. It's really not. It's very, very delicious. You're basically making it like a stir fry. If you go to the Chinese place, get you a stir fry. They're going to have some veggies, meat, and rice. That's basically what you're doing. But you're putting it inside of a bell pepper. So at this time, you can taste it and see if you would like to add any more salt, seasoning, or whatever you want. Me, I preferably put a little parsley flakes in there. And if you notice, it kind of gives it a real nice, pretty look. And it gives it some flavor. Okay. And I try not to go hard on the salt since the meat was already seasoned with a little bit of steak seasoning, which has some sodium in there. I put a little bit of chili pepper. Okay. And I'm going to stir that up. Okay, so now that you guys have the mixture all mixed together well, sorry about my lighting. Once you have it mixed together, what you're going to do is just basically take spoonfuls of your mixture and stuff them into the bell pepper. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this so you guys can kind of see me. Hey. Okay, so I have a bell pepper. I have my mixture right down below. And I have a spoon, and I'm just going to literally stuff the bell pepper. And you want to make sure that you get a good mixture of rice, veggies, meat, all into the bell pepper. the oil inside of the bell pepper is going to sink, kind of allow everything to cook together while it's in the oven. And that's what I should have told you guys. Go ahead and preheat your oven to about 350, okay? And let that get warm while you are stuffing your bell pepper. And ta-da, that's all you're doing. You take your aluminum foil that you have and you literally wrap your bell pepper, okay? Like me, I didn't have enough, I didn't wrap this enough, but it's okay, it's not gonna hurt it. And that's what you do. And you're gonna get you a pan like so and set it in the oven safe pan, okay? So I'm gonna do that to all of my bell peppers, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, family, so after you have covered all of your bell peppers, you should have them in 2 oven safe pans. I didn't have one big enough for all of them. So my oven is definitely ready. It just beeped. So what you're gonna do is go ahead and put them in your oven like so. Put them on the middle rack, okay? Hopefully y'all can see that. Put them on the middle rack. Let them cook for about an hour. That's what I do to kind of make sure everything is really fused together. And once they are done and I take them out the oven, I will have a beautiful little plate for you guys to show you how you do this thing, okay? All right, I'll be right back. All right, family, your girl is back, and this is my finished product. Ta-da, this is stuffed bell pepper. I sprinkled, garnished it with a little bit of cheese. And then I have the rest of the rice that was still in the pot. I'll put some of that just in case it's too, you know. Like I said, if you want to do a vegan version, you can do nothing but veggies in the inside with rice. Or you can, or if you're not vegan, you could do the steak like I did. You could do shrimp and veggies. You could do any kind of mixture you want to achieve this beautiful stuffed bell pepper. Now what I suggest, if you want your bell pepper a little brown, take it out of the foil and let it bake just for a few minutes outside of the foil, just to give it a little brown. And voila, that's it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. That is my weekly video for the week. And I'm still working with hubby to do that couples video, which I should be doing it very soon, y'all. But he is not, he doesn't like the lights, camera, action type stuff. But anyways, you guys, y'all pray for me to work on that for y'all so we can get this video going, because I'm pretty sure people would love to hear just some relationship advice and stuff like that, because I noticed that's something that's been big going on lately. People want to know, you know, the do's and don'ts of relationships. So anyways, I love you. Thank you for watching. This is a 13-minute video. If you watch it this long, I love you too, boo. All right, love y'all. Keep God first.